me and another guy, and we walked outside. Well, it's snowing sideways. Blizzard conditions. Literally. It's 3 degrees and it's like 17 below on windshield. So anyway, we're riding. I said, man, are you good at driving this? He said, I'm good. So anyway, we on the road. And I'm over there dozed off like this, and we hit something so hard. And I looked up and looked over at him, and he said, just a driver.
Yeah.
I said, man, what was that? He said, something was in the road. I said, man, that was something big. Yeah, I said, you okay? He said, I'm good. So I dozed back out and lay down back a little bit. Man, it seems like we're driving forever. We're driving down the road. So I look over there, the dude sitting there.
Yeah.
And I said, man, have we gone far enough? He says, I ain't got there yet, but we made way, cause see, snow's blowing into us like this, you know. And I was like,
How fast were y'all going?
55. We was 55.
In the goddamn snow.
In the 55. So I'm sitting there, and I'm about to load off, and I'm sitting there again, and this guy's still driving around along. All of a sudden, on my window, somebody taps on the window, and look, there's a flashlight shining. A police officer. I rolled the window right down, and he said, "Son, what are you doing?" I says, What are you doing? How are you doing that?" So, and I turn and look, and he's still over there driving. You know?
How fast are y'all still going?
55. I said, man, are you on a Sedgeway?
A Sedgeway! I knew you'd laugh like that.
So,
A Sedgeway!
he sitting there and looked, said, boy, would you step out the car? I said, what in the world's going on? He said, well, what had happened? We were going down the road, and it was like in the median of it, there was these big metal rails around, and he hit them rails, and we was lodged up on the top of them. They were in the center of the car, and he was just driving.
The damn wheels are going 55.
That's true story. True story.
Are you on a Sedgeway or something?
Are you on a Sedgeway?
You on Sedgeway?
I was drunk.
That's hilarious.
But he did. He took that flashlight and he went and just shining in that car around that window. What were you doing?
Derek says, how you doing that?
How you doing
How you doing that?
Call him again.
I said, how you doing that? And I turned and looked at the dude sitting there, still driving down the road. And I turned back and looked, man, are you on a Sedgeway?
Let me tell you something. I've known him almost as long as I've known this one here. They went to preschool together. And he used to come over to the house from the time he was in kindergarten and the time, well, till today. And he come over, I mean, this is not a new thing for him to come over. And I still remember he'd come over and Daddy would sit him down like on a stool in front of him and interrogate him. And I used to think Derek was a troublemaker because Daddy was getting entertainment because he would ask Derek questions.
Go away.
And Derek would tell. Derek has been telling these stories since he was like 6 years old. And it could be something that happened to you and I that just like, okay, something happened to us. And Derek could tell the story like Jerry Clower. And Daddy would sit him down. And he's this fat little kid with glasses sitting there going, yeah, Mr. Wayne, we were doing this. And Daddy would just die laughing at it. And I was like grown. You know, I'm 6 years old. I'm like 20 years old, and I figure out what Daddy's doing. His 14-year-old Derek sitting there telling these stories. And dying laughing.
Wayne, this ain't no. We would sit there and talk, and Wayne would just sit there in that recliner with his feet up like this.
Oh, yeah.
And he would just sit there and laugh. He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He would laugh.